First time I came to Toronto, Ian drove me up there. I had a gig at a little place on Avenue Road. I believe it was called the Purple Onion. And Ian drove me up there in my Bell telephone repair truck from New York. And he had an apartment, I think it was on Yonge Street, or overlooking Yonge Street. Yeah, I remember he kept a saddle in the apartment. It was more like being in a bunkhouse. It seemed like if we weren't around horses, we made sure that horses were present in spirit. And then Ian got a ranch eventually outside of Toronto. And I'd go by there and visit him and ride. We'd go out and gather the cattle.
Rablin Jack, for crying out loud. Oh, man. And we all went tripping. Andy and Amos and me and Jim, because we're all going to go riding with Ian, right? So I had to round up these cattle. And coming back, man, and we were all just tripping our brains out.
I fell asleep in the saddle. And about 6 head at the back of the herd. I was at the back riding drag. Ian was up front. And 6 head of cows turned around. They saw me sleeping. They splashed right across that creek and headed back to the home pasture.
And Tyson turned around in the saddle, and he must have been another 80 foot ahead of us, and he said, "This ain't no goddamn rodeo circus, you know, Elliot." And Elliot his horse jumps up, must have been bred like that, did a William Russell, standing William Russell, frozen in time. It bolted off, picked up that dogie, and brought him back in, and into the fold, and we were stunned.
I stood up in my stirrups and saluted. "Won't happen again, sir."
Ian kind of looked at him. We kind of overheard him say, "Not bad for a Brooklyn guy." Unbelievable. Ian Tyson, man.
Weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I could go